Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back. And we'll roll up. Welcome, Bay Area friends. It's very good to see you. And welcome if you're just tuning in. If YouTube dropped you off, yoga for everybody. Not a lot of explanation. Maybe you're not a circus performer or a ballerina. Maybe you're older than 47 and you want to move and feel better in your body. You found your tribe. The thing about what I teach, I think the movements are accessible. Most people think of yoga being very exotic, tying their body into pretzels, feet behind the head, sleeping on beds of nails. That's later. Let's just move a little bit and feel better in our body. My name is Greg, simulcasting from the Bay Area of California. My cat normally comes in to greet us, but right now he's outside chasing mice. Anyway, we'll start on our feet. If you're brand new, you're going to like it. My friends in the Bay Area, we've been doing this for some 20 plus years, and we just start with moving. On Monday, I need this because it just kind of shakes me out of my intense pattern of all my chores and all the stuff I does. Side. Just build some rhythm. It gets me from my head down into my body. 2, 1. Now a little bit of coordination. Arms out, right, left. You're brand new and you just go, wow, I can kind of follow along. I can kind of get into it. Maybe my timing and my rhythm isn't perfect, but it's not bad. At least I'm moving. At least I'm not sitting on the couch watching my shows getting covered in Cheetos dust. Good for you. Way to move. If you're doing this, no judging, because there's some other things we could be doing that are much less productive. Good job. Now my feet sink in. They were just moving. Now I'm gripping. Then I'm just whipping my body around. Maybe whipping wasn't the right term. Maybe just spinning, swinging, tapping, knees kind of bendy and soft, feet grippy, eyes closed, ponytail swinging. Happiness. Good. Next time I go to the right, left hand, right shoulder, right arm behind my back to help my twist. I bend my knees and I go screw myself into the floor. Feet are grippy, like I'm gripping into rubber. Sweep it around the other side. Snake that left arm all the way around behind your back. Look so far behind you to the left, you can see to the right. Bend your knees, release. Good job. We're off to a good start. I'm turning around because we have 1,200 subscribers now, so this is what we do. Up the back, it bends my wrists too as my hands go up. It's palmar flexion of my wrists. It's a good stretch. If you're brand new, it's kind of limited. You're just kind of going out. After a while, it opens up. You get your range of motion back. You get your range of emotion back. Trust these movements. They will open you up one after the next. Okay, now here's a good thing. Lace your hands behind your behind, feet out wide. I turn my toes out or my heels in. That's kind of the way that I'm shaped. And as I get here, I just try to wake up by getting my head and my butt down on the floor. Then I paint something on the floor with my ponytail. Then I shoot my arms forward. Now, if I could squat lower than this, I would, but this is my current ankle, knee, and hip capacity. It's not bad. Just turned 50 a few years ago. Squat lower, inhale, come on up. Good job. Now, lacing my hands up here, toes in, heels out, a little baby side bend. When I side bend, I like to say something elite like, inhale, and then something sophisticated like, ooh, yeah. All right, and release out. Don't you feel better already? I do. I'm coming to life. Left foot forward onto your right toenails. Challenging if you're new, but good for you. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2, I got music finals at school coming up in 2 weeks, drum recitals in front of the jury. 2 hours so far, hour and a half at school, half an hour at home. About another hour and a half tonight, put in about 3.5 hours. I am not going in front of a jury without being prepared. Sink in. It's good to have something you got to face coming up. Good. Come on up. Right foot forward. Something you got to prepare for. It's amazing what people do when there's a deadline. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now your ankles are alternately flexed. This is really good for building strength and stability, balance, resilience. Excellent. Come up and out. Ooh, feet needed that. Now drop your chin. Take your coconuts around. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a stiff, crabby neck, little baby ones. You still got the full factory motion. 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax your head down. 15 seconds. Fall asleep on your feet. We are calm and peaceful souls. Good. Now you newbies are going to like this. Feet are hip distance apart, and it's very windy. It's gray May outside in the Bay Area, and all the trees are blowing around. The answers, my friend, are blowing in the considerable Bay Area fog breeze. Happens every May. It gets cold in the central, or very warm in the Central Valley, sucks in the marine layer. I've lived in California my whole life, Northern and Southern California. In Southern California, we called it June gloom. So we do our yoga to keep our spirits bright. We know the sun is always shining up above the fog. 2, 1. So I'm teaching myself to love this weather. It's like I love this cool May weather. At least it's not 113 degrees. Good. Now, up on your damn tippy toes, you can do it. 20, 19, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Really stretch up. Reach up for a... Oh, I did leave a chocolate chip cookie on the top shelf 4 years ago. You'd eat it. And close your eyes. Balance on your tippies. Good. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend left. This is a vinyasa. This is a carefully sequenced group of movements. Inhale this way. And when you put good movements together in an intelligent sequence, this whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Good job. Now I'm stepping out wider. My arms are going up. Now they're going down behind my back. Inhale for long Om. Join in. Peace on earth, goodwill to all beings everywhere. Good. Now, shoulders. 1. See, if you just join us 2-3 times a week on Upward Spiral Yoga, don't forget to like and subscribe, and just do this joint juice stuff, you're going to feel so much better inside of your body. Am I saying perfect? No. I'm just saying in relation to what you would be if you didn't do this, you're going to be golden. Back up, over, forward, around, and down. You won't get sick as much. Little injuries will remain little. Small maladies will clear up quicker. It's been working for humans for as long as there have been humans. 6, 7. Boy, I need a different colored wall and clothes and shorts, just not even standing out. Oh well, I'll wear bright colors. Now, hands down on the blocks. Now, I use blocks. Why do you use blocks? Because I just recently turned 50 and I like to support my back. I like to lift my heels, bend my knees, look forward. On exhale, I like to dig my heels, buns up, head down, get the air out, go deeper. But I would not do yoga without blocks. Inhale. Exhale, deepen. 1, drop your head. 2, 3. Come on up. Now, would I really not do yoga without blocks? No, but I'm just saying, since I have blocks, I'm going to use them because it protects your lower back. If you're older than 50, you've been using your back for a while. You've been using your back since like 1976. And, you remember the 200th anniversary of the United States, and now you're getting ready for 250. So take care of your back with blocks. Good job. Now, this is something almost all other yoga classes miss. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out, shake it up, shake it off. Shake poop off of your hands. Get it off. There's all my Amazon packages. Seems like I get about 8 a day. Don't you love Prime? You order it, like comes by 5 o'clock. How did we ever live having to wait like 2 weeks to get something? Faster and faster. Now 5 o'clock is too late. I need it right now. Cup your hands at your heart. Be calm and peaceful. Good, you guys. We continue. Much to do. Inhale up. Now hands on your cute hips. Feet out, toes in. And I want you to grind them, kids. I want you to churn your butt. I want you to circumnavigate your globes. I want you to grind your gears. Circle your rears. 6, 7. If you haven't been doing this and you start doing it, it's going to make all the difference. If you've been doing it, it's going to maintain and sustain, and you'll get breakthroughs of capacity and ability and resource that weren't there before. And when you feel that, you'll be like, that is so cool. We can't just stay in the same place all the time. Humans were not made to do that. That's why we roam around the world and the solar system. 7, 8. That was probably 12, but whatever. Inhale. Good. Feet together. Stretch up. Good. Side bend. Oh boy. Feel that. Take that. Up you go. And this way. Good. Inhale. And a forward fold. Use those blocks. Drop your head. Good. Inhale. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale deep and grab your ankles. Fold down. Be careful though if you're new. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Kitty cats, come on up. Up you go. Yep. It's very good for you. Okay, hands above your knees. We do these every class. Knee loopies. 1, 2. It's great to have rituals in your life. Things you can count on. You don't have to refigure it out. You can get on this wheel and let it take you to the promised land. 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2. If you're bendy and sweepy and young, you go down and you scrape your booty on the floor so there's sparks underneath your butt. 2, 1. Come on up. Inhale for Om. Long, loud, and proud. Om. 10 seconds, quiet, peace. Feel your heart. Be here now. Don't be there then. Be here now. Okay, you guys, now I've been doing some squats lately. I've been thinking about it a lot and watching a lot of other teachers that I consider masters. So Today we're going to switch it up a little bit. I think this is better for the knees that are over 50 years old, and I'll explain why. But I'm taking my legs out wider, more of like a horse stance, toes out, heels in. And for this one, we can't, no humans, unless you're literally a contortionist, can you come down and touch your butt on the floor. But we're going to pretend we have a kettlebell. And if you're brand new and very tight and your legs aren't very strong, you can just go down like this. I'm taking my feet out a little wider. Good. So now I'm going to go down and put my kettlebell down and then pull it up. And I'm going to go down. Same thing as squatting, but your knees don't have to bend as much. They don't have to crease. But you get the same strengthening of your legs. Now, if you want to go to Target or Big Five and get a kettlebell, pull it up. Now, if you're brand new, crispy in Cleveland, desperate in Dallas, can't even do it once, then do it half a one. You do about 10, 15, 20 of these a day. These are like doing your 10 or 20 push-ups. They'll keep the leg strength strong. They'll keep your blood and bone going. I'm just going to stay down here for a sec. Pull it up. One more. And up you go. Do you feel that? Does that feel good? Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now step your feet together. Now we'll do a compound movement as a counter pose to that wide-legged thing. It'll be the perfect counter pose, I think. Hands in prayer. Inhale. Now with our feet and knees together, we're just going to keep them and turn down to the left. Now I'm going to tuck my left elbow outside my knee. If I could touch the floor with my left hand, I would. And I want everybody to squat as low as you can. Now, because our breath was a little taxed in that prior movement, you're going to feel this, especially if you really sink into it and turn, squat, and twist. Somebody's pushing down on your back. Good. Drop your arms. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale. Stuff's really good for you. Your nervous system is cheering. Regular inhale. Prayer mitts. Pulls them down. Scrunch a bunch down and to your left. If you can only get to here, you're kind of brand new, barely turn twist. Good for you. Then your right elbow will touch your knee. Then your right elbow will shift outside your left knee. Your hands will pull into prayer. Friends with long arms will bring their right hand down to the floor. Your feet will line up, so will your knees. You'll look straight down at the floor, and you'll sink, sink, sink. Lift your toes, not your heels. Splay your toes open. Drop your arms. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale out. Good. Back up into our beautiful shoulders. Left arm in front of your right. Turn your palms in for clapping. Pull. Fingers forward. Party hats. More foot, ankle, toe strength up on your tippies. Good. Now stretch way up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Stay up on 1. Way up. I mean way up. It's Monday. It's not like Thursday yoga. It's Monday yoga. Good. Drop your heels. Side bend left. I love side bending. So do you. Up you go to the right. Side bending is the best thing for your back. Up you go. And your guts. Arms down. Flips them over. Forward fold. Drop your head. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Use your blocks, damn it. Exhale deep and go deep like all my Bay Area friends. They do full forward fold. Come on up. Inhale. Doing great. Good progress. Arms out. Really good for our arms. Right arm in front. Palms turn in. Coordination, elegant rotational movement. Palms pull up. Good wrist articulation. Then you connect to your crown chakra. You pull yourself up into the vortex of infinite cosmic light. And you get sucked up into a rapturous ecstasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay up on 8. Close your eyes. Balance on your tippies. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Slice of pie. Good. Drop your heels. Side bend right. Say, mmm. Up you go. Side bend left. Say, mmm. Good. Inhale. Arms are down. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Empty out of breath. Use blocks. Lift your heels. Bend your knees as long as your hands are supported on the blocks. Look forward. Exhale. Deepen. 1. Get empty. Baya Kumbhaka. Empty of breath. Good, kitty cats. Inhale up for a long Om. I think it's our third Om. Really good for you. Om. 10 seconds standing meditation. That was joint juice via Yama. Strength, resilience, flexibility, fun, circulation, movement, bouncy. Now, what do we need to add? Those of us who just barely turned 50, what do we need to add? We need to make sure we keep our balance. We've been doing this balance sequence on Monday nights for a long time. If you're brand new, I'm going to give you these ridiculously accessible options. I'm not even going to say easy. I'm just going to say you can begin to do this. I'm going to go to kind of my limit. Obviously, balance goes to you can't believe it. You just can't believe it. But this is yoga for everybody else. You do what you do. I'll do what I do. Together, that'll make the world go around. I'm checking my spacing in my tiny little room. This proves you can do yoga anywhere, this room right here. All right, here's how we'll start. We'll take our arms out to the side. We'll bring our right arm under. You can do this. Give a deal, you're still going to make it into heaven anyway. Now, for balance, you take your left foot over. This is your little training wheel, and you go, hey, I'm balancing. I'm barely on one foot. It is so good. When this gets gooder and gooder, you take your left knee up over your right knee. Now I'm using my left toenails over on the right side as a little training wheel on that side. When this balance is good, then you lift your left foot. And then we sink into Garudasana, eagle pose. We're kind of looking to scrunch down, but elbows out, wrists away, balancing all the while as best you can. Every little bit helps. Good, now your arms go out. And now here's a good thing if you're over 50, just lift your left knee up as high as you can. Just lift it up really high, hold it up. Use your arms like Carl Walenda. Now this right hand is going to grab my left foot behind my behind. As I do that, my left hand is going to come down to the floor. I use the block. Now, my right foot's grabbed with my right hand. Now I get as low as I can. My life challenge is to touch my left knee on the floor while I'm inhaling and looking forward. Good. Exhale, deepen in. Now radically turn your hips open up to the left so your left knee points all the way to the ceiling and your head is bonking into your right shin. Push your foot up. Good. Now release your left foot. It'll go thwanging back. Lift up your right arm. This is the best. It's called Twisty Half Moon. Head forward, left heel back, arm up. Just get as big and as broad, as open, as huge as you can, broad across your shoulder blades. Self-express. Good. Now bring right hand down. Good job. Now, as you might imagine, the left leg goes up higher as our left arm goes up. Regular half moon. You really want to push out through all the limbs from the center of your body, extending out, good extension through every line of your body. Turn your chest open. Look up to the ceiling if you're feeling it. Good. Now bring your left arm down. Re-grab your left foot with your right hand. Stand up with your hand on your foot. Give it a go. Boop. Oof. Good. Now I lift my knee back up. And as soon as I gather my balance here, I just put my ankle over my knee, just the ankle. And I sink down into this pose with my ankle over my knee. Then I squat as low as I can. It's a spectacular hip opener, and it's great for balance. Easy at the start with 2 hands on the floor. Then we pray for 8 seconds. This is the balance part of this sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we finish with a stretch. We inhale, look forward. Exhale, we dive over our right leg. 1, butt up. 2, 3. Good. Now we repray with our hands. And we come on up. Ooh, right butt just talking. Inhale. Good. Now bring your hands in front of your heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Let that pass for 10 seconds. Good job. Every little bit helps. You do the possible, God will do the impossible. Congratulations if you're brand new. You're very tight in Tanzania or crispy in Colombia. Good job giving this a go. I'm proud of you. Okay, inhale up. Other side, arms out. Good. Just your left arm under. Just grab your shoulders. Great place to start. Your arms will fold up after a while. Then your right foot goes out and you go ding, ding, ding. Training wheel. You're doing it. You're in the game. Then your right knee will sweep over your left knee. And then your right toenails will be over on the floor as your left knee slides underneath your right knee. Your booty will pooch out a little bit, chest forward, elbows away. You sink down. Then lift your right foot. This means you're balancing solely on the sole of your left foot. Builds concentration, patience, timing, balance, of course. Good, now we come up and out. I call this marionette. Your arms are just relaxed out to the side, helping you balance as you bring your right knee up as high as you can. These little course corrections where you kind of lose it and find it, really good for you. Left hand grabs right foot behind your behind. Right hand stabilizes on the floor. Great pose for 40 plus. Now inhale, look forward, touch your right knee on the floor. You'd have to be super bendy to do that. Good, now exhale, turn your right knee all the way up to the ceiling, all the way up to the ceiling, all the way up. Left leg straightens, head down. Good, now release your right foot back, thwang. Left arm twists up. Now don't be small, head roots forward, right heel pushes into the wall behind you. Left fingers up in the ceiling fan, broad across your shoulders, make straight, beautiful lines. Bring your left arm down, hand down. Sweep your right hip, right leg, right arm up. Head forward. Don't sag your head, root it forward. Open up your hands and your right foot. Good, now bring your right hand back down. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand. Stand up with as much dignity as you can. We're all humans here. We're looking out for each other. Good. Bring the knee back up. Balance for a sec. Great if you just turned 50 like me. Now right ankle over your knee. Now this is the best pose ever, the 2 hands and the left foot. Because now with the balance, you can really bend left ankle, left knee. You can stretch the holy you-know-what out of your left calf. Sink in, sink. Bring that knee forward. Stretch that calf and Achilles tendon. Now we'll pray for 8 seconds in balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We conclude with a stretch. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, big wicked forward fold over your left leg, buns up. Good, then we come up in variation of tree pose with our mitts in prayer. Whoop, foot down. Whoo, gluten-free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands in prayer. 20 seconds calming down. Clear the mind. Yoga is the calming of the agitation of the mind. You just made yourself healthier, happier, and stronger. And we got some good floor work to do that we do on every Monday. We owe it to ourselves. We have a duty. We have an obligation. God gives us these beautiful bodies. What we do with them is our gift back to God. I heard a great speaker say, I really like that. Now, I got a bony butt, first to admit it. I don't have to look at it, it's back there, but I don't like my butt bones piercing my flesh, so I sit on a little banky. One seated forward fold before we do our abominable work. I understand if you're crispy in Cleveland, desperate in Dallas, your knees are up, sit on a blanket, scarcely come forward. Take your time, give it a few weeks, months, years, lifetimes. Spread your hands, relax your shoulders. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deepen in. Good, next inhale, come on up. Okay, I think this next sequence, I think everybody can do at least little bits of it. And if you add that up, it's going to glue together and you're going to find these sequences get longer and more adept all the time. So I'm back on my hands. I plant my feet. You're brand new. You're getting your strength back. You can barely, or maybe even you can't lift your booty. Lift your booty as high as you can. Be a Bay Area booty lifter, way up to the ceiling. Chest up. Lift up higher than that. Good. Sink down. Good. Now, this is good for our ankles, knees, and hips. I just fold my right shin under. I know if you're new, this is miserable. You got to lean over here. This is all tight, but a good side bend. Just lean your right elbow down to the floor. If you can get your hands up off of the floor. If you can't, you're in the right place. All my Bay Area friends, their right elbow comes all the way down. It's crazy to watch them. Good, come on up. Now, we're doing this pose specifically. I really feel a good twist coming on. So I'm pushing my paws up. If I'm very tight in Tennessee, this is it. Stretch way up, turn to the right, turn toward your kneeling leg. Release your hands. Maybe you can grab your right hip, right shin, right ankle. Take your right arm behind your back. Look back behind you. Do something. Approximate, guess, mimic. We don't want perfect people in this class, unless you already are. We like people that are making progress. Good, release, come out. Now this is the best. This pose, one of the top 5. Hands behind, and now I got a tire lift underneath my butt. Lift up, 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 up. My Bay Area backbenders love this. Good, sink down. I'll tell you what, your friends are going to be asking you what you're doing. Now that you'll be looking so good, they're going to be so jealous. Keep it a secret. Just kidding. Now, this shin is folded under. I know if you're very tight, you're atrophied in Atlanta, you're over here just waking up. After a while, your left hip will drop, your spine will be upright. It'll allow you to get your arms up, and then just tilt your left elbow down to the floor. I can't do it, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Just because I can't do something yet, it doesn't mean that I don't work. I chip away, chip away, chip away. We should always be chipping away on the best we can possibly aim at for every second of our life, because then we're never done. We're never done. Consciousness does not die. Good, inhale up. Now that twist, this is kind of like my tighter side. So if I can just reach and grab my ankle and my hip, that's pretty good for me. You bend to your friends. Right hand grabs left foot, left arm behind your back. Relax your shoulders, good tall spine. Twisting squeezes out the debris of life. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come on out. Now, my paws go behind me. I put a rocket down here, and my Elvis goes flying up to, oh, this is the good one, because everybody can back bend this. Chest up, head back. Good, kitty cats. Sink down. All right, dragging this leg out. Now, lie on your back and stick your legs up to the ceiling. We do this for about a half a minute. It's a beautiful inversion. Now, adept yogis, they do headstands, handstands, shoulder stands, ice cream stands. They do all the different ways of inverting. But for those of us who don't want to put a lot of pressure on our neck, who aren't professional yogis, who haven't been doing it for 80 years, 80 lifetimes, this is great. Good, then the splits, because we should always be doing the splits front and back. This is a good version of the side splits. I put my hands on my inner thighs. It just helps me to amplify a little bit. I turn my toes down. Now, could I do the full splits? No, but compared to the guys that I golf with, I'm a scratch splitter. Good, now abdominal work, fingertips back of head, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Bring your knees in together. Now, I know if you're very tight with your knees in together, if you try to bring your knees in, your head's going to come up. So I recommend newbies put a block underneath your head. Draw your knees in. If your knees widen when you bring them in, squeeze them in together as tight as you can. In other words, squeeze yourself into a little neutron bomb, so to speak. If you can get your elbows up over your knees, great. This is squatting on the back. Let your groins deepen into the body. Let the hips release, shoulders relax. If you're new, you have a blanket or a pillow or a block underneath your head because it shortens your spine. You don't want to jam up your neck, do you? Good, now here's another famous sequence as taught to me by Lauren Davis. She was my first teacher, Danville Yoga Center. So in this one, my knees are wide and comfy. My head is up. My fingertips are on the back of my head. My left leg goes up. Now my left elbow touches my right knee. My left leg lowers above the floor. Then we just switch, switch, touch, touch. Try to touch. Or as my teacher would say, touch, damn it. Turn, turn. Now hold your right elbow on your left knee. Hold it. Switch, 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 switch. Left elbow, right knee. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Switch, 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 switch. Both elbows, both knees. Crab. Feet down, palms down, head down. 3 big breaths. Okay, now yogis around the world, if you have one of these foam rubber blocks, I want you to bring your knees in and I want you to put the block in between your knees and hold it there. If it's a really heavy wood block, don't drop it. Now my head is down. I'm just bringing this block in, squeezing the block. That's going to build my adductor muscles a little bit. Now I'm lacing my hands underneath my head and I'm pretending a yoga partner is stepping on my elbows, pinning my elbows down to the floor. How else could I say that? My elbows and forearms are velcroed to the floor. They do not move. My block is in. Keeping my elbows down, I rotate my knees down and to the left, as close to the floor as I can bring it without my right elbow lifting. Then I inhale, the block comes back up like magic, and I bring the block down to the right, but keeping the knees in, squeezing the block, left elbow is down, toes are flaring. Inhale up, down to the left, as far as you can, no elbow movement. Inhale up. Now, if you're very bendy, if you could bring the block all the way down without your elbows lifting, that's pretty rare. Inhale up, down on this side, squeeze the block. This gives you that beautiful V-shaped torso. Back up, down on the right. Not an O-shaped torso, a V-shaped torso. Inhale up, down on the left, squeeze that block, bring it toward your chest. Good, brings it up, down on the right. Oh yeah. Back up. Go take the block out. Bring your feet down. Bring your feet together. Let your knees butterfly open to the side. Half a minute, Supta Baddha Konasana. Take your arms back over your head. If your arms can lay flat, your bones can really release into gravity. When you bring your arms back over your head, you're probably going to feel your pelvis go into anterior rotation. So you want to lengthen your tailbone a little further away, drop your hip points. Let your guts relax. Good way to stabilize the breath. We ain't done. We're just done for a second. Okay, now I'm going to sit up right along with you. Hi. In this day of AI and perfect teachers doing perfect things, you don't even know who's on the other end of the camera. Maybe they're real, maybe they're not. You damn well know that I'm not AI. I may be intelligent, but I'm not artificial. Okay, you guys, now there's no yoga class on planet Earth that's ever comprehensive if you ain't done your cats and cows. So I'm on my hands and knees. I do a set of cats and cats every day. If a cat does it, you know it's good for you. You know your cat is healthier than all of your friends, ups and downs. Now, sometimes when I do these, I'll put on whiskers and little triangle ears just to make it better. Ups and downs. Okay, kids, now here's a sequence for everybody everywhere. It starts really easy and it goes off to like ridiculous. So I'm down on my left elbow. My butt is still high. I'm wagging my tail feathers. If you're bendier, left shoulder, left ear. My right hand's right in front of my face. It's a twist, it's a forward fold, it's an inversion, it's a neck stretch, it's a shoulder release. I understand if you're new, this might be it. But then the challenge, the Monday challenge, is to push into my right hand and then lift my right leg up as high as I can get it. That obviously adds strength, flexibility, and balance. For more balance and more coordination, my right arm goes up and I really reach them both up as high as I can. And I try to fix or stabilize the pose. Then challenging for me, it should be easier, you'd think, is just to reach up and grab my right foot. Upon grabbing my foot, I walk my hand to my toes for an extra lever system Archimedes would approve, and I lift up my right leg as high as I can. This takes me to what my edge is currently. Contortionists, genius yogis, you couldn't believe where they would go from here. Whatever. Good. Now release it back up, brings it down. Cats and cows. This builds character. Up and down. Breathe. Get your happy on. Newbies, crispy in Cleveland, desperate in Denver, right elbow down. This will be fine. Right shoulder, right ear when your twist is happening. Nice long spine, spinal extension, left hand in front of your face. Just chill here. This will help you get more flexible. But for the Monday challenge, push into left hand, left leg. Man, full splits, straight up and all the way over my head, legs straight, contortionist stuff, right? Right. Good. Then left arm up. Now I have to think about this. I got to pay attention. Lift it up, straighten it out, grab your foot, and lift it up. Whew, I don't know of any part of my body that this doesn't get. Release. Come on out. Cat and cow. Now, everybody, whether you do yoga or weightlifting or whatever, you got to do plank. So I'm on my elbows. If you're brand new, you walk your knees back, you do knee plank. As you get stronger, you walk your toes back, you fold your tippies under, you do plank. Now, thinking about plank is not the same as doing plank. If it was, everybody would have ripped abdomens walking around in muscle t-shirts. But those of us who are doing this, when we go out to the mailbox, we wear our little halter tops and our muscle shirts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I'm relaxing down. Now we're not doing Shavasana yet. I'm rolling onto my back. Boop. Now I'm bringing my knees in. I'm wrapping my right knee over my left knee. I'm bringing my knees in and I'm coming down for finishing twist. If you can't cross your knees, don't cross your knees. I'll use a block underneath my head and I'll open my torso out to the right. Any on your back twist is fine. This will calm the breath. This will stabilize the blood. This will pacify the thinking. It'll put us in perfect position for class conclusion. If you're very bendy, your right arm comes all the way down. You know who you are. You've always been bendy. Good big inhale together. Exhale, let it all go. Okay, now I'm going to inhale my knees back up. Shift my booty over to the left. Then I'm going to bring my knees in. I'm going to cross my left knee over my right. I'd cross my ankle under if I could. I can't. Knees are in, head supported, and I slowly bring my knees down all the way to the right. My left shoulder lifts. I reposition the block so my head is not hanging in space. My left shoulder opens. I pin my knees down with my right hand. We spend half a minute nourishing and nurturing our spine and our vital energy that moves up and down the spine. A lot of stuff on you about how to cure this and fix that. How about stay healthy in the first place? Good big inhale together. Exhale. Good, bring your knees back up. Ancient yogis said everybody under 90 does Shavasana at the end of class. 90 and older, maybe not. Anyway, if you're brand new to yoga, you get 5 minutes to veg. I'll do it with you. 99, beloved Helga. Love you a lot. Have a great week, dear. Great to see you. That's Helga. She's my hero. Everybody else on your back, damn it. 5 minutes of bliss. I'll do it with you. Time to relax, kids. Time to give it up. Lift up the oars, float down the stream. I'll see you downstream. Good. Couple more bonus minutes. Soak it up. Okay, my friends around the world and down the street, just start to breathe back toward your body. Take your time, no rush. Good. When you're ready, slowly curl onto your side for half a minute of fetal position. Good. And together, Yogi's a nice way of concluding. Hands into the heart, head bows. We could go a long way with humility, couldn't we? Just always deferring to the power greater than ourselves. And from that place, all together we say, Namaste. As always, Avida Sane and Arrivederci to my YouTube friends. Thank you for liking and subscribing. we're going up by hundreds of subscribers. It's really gratifying, and I'm doing my best to modernize and make it easier to access. So thank you for liking and subscribing. I think that one from one Bay Area bestie here, and I have a suspicion who it is. We shall see. Yes, it is this, that.